Hey everybody!
Hi.
Hey Mythica Musings, how's it going? We are coming to you live from Blue Fire Studios, and this is my lovely assistant China, and this is me, lovely person Nathan Hoffman, Nate.
That is your name.
It's telling me my connection is weak. Oh no, that's not good.
Oh gosh, is our internet having troubles again?
We're paying a lot for internet. Why is our connection weak?
Do you have your internet on?
Yeah? Let me check. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, I don't know how this is going to go with weak internet, but we'll try. So, yeah, we're here today to talk about some voice acting stuff that happened in Mythica and give you kind of a behind-the-scenes look and show you what we did. And I think there will be some stuff here that nobody has ever known before. So we'll try to make it interesting for you. So one of the posts that I made today, I mentioned that there are 5 characters in the Mythica series that were completely overdubbed, either by themselves or another actor. So and we got one of them. Catalina said that Kish Kuman was voiced by Matthew Mercer in Darkspore. Hey, Angie. And she was right. That's one of the 5, but there's 4 more. And so I want to just give you a little look at some of the characters that were completely overdubbed, re-recorded. So I'm going to flip the camera here, and let's see if I'm going to play this first one. You haven't ever heard this version of the line before.
Here, my child. You must take this stone to the paladin at Sung Hill. I'm too old to make the journey. You must preserve the order. Run! Run!
Okay, so that is actually the original recording of the actor that played the old priest at the beginning of Mythica, A Quest for Heroes. And we wanted a slightly different flavor for that character, so we brought in Kainen's brother to record this.
Here, my child. You must take this stone to the paladin at Sung Hill. I'm too old to make the journey. Run. Run.
Now, you may have noticed that in the original line, there was an additional line.
You must preserve the order. Run!
You must preserve the order. That line was in the script, and it was supposed to be in the movie, but I forgot to write it down when I put it on the ADR sheet. So, in a way, I rewrote the script and eliminated that line accidentally. So sorry about that, Kainen and the writers. But yeah, so that was interesting. So that was one of the characters that got redubbed. He's got just a couple of lines that Kainen's brother did a great job doing the voice for. Yeah. So keep him entertained for a second while I go to the next one.
Okay.
No pressure or anything.
When I was listening to these, I had heard some of the originals, and it was a bit earth-shattering to me. It was like, that's not the person. Please say that's not the person. They could never have that voice. And it's like, no, that's their voice. That's definitely their voice. And so, yeah. It's kind of interesting how much a character can change when you give them a different voice. You can either make them macho or sometimes a little bit wimpy.
Yeah, it's true. And we get so used to the ones in the movie that it seems, totally bizarre to us that, when we hear the original lines. But, a lot of times they did a fine job. We just wanted something different. Here is just a little taste of Kish Kuman before and after.
The poison I have infected her with will fester, causing her exquisitely infinite pain. Till it reaches her heart. I will draw it from her, should you return with the stone. You have about 2 hours. I suggest you make your decision quickly.
Okay, so that's the Kish Kuman that nobody's ever heard. And you might have also noticed there a slightly different line if you're like a super Mythica geek. He says, causing her exquisitely infinite pain. And I didn't like the way that was written. So I took it upon myself to change that line to exquisite pain. So yeah, again, sorry writers. That one changed on purpose. That was just me rewriting the script. So anyway,
That was for the better.
yeah. So here's Matthew Mercer as Kishkumen.
The poison I have infected her with will fester, causing exquisite pain, till it reaches her heart. I will draw it from her should you return with the stone. You have about 2 hours. I suggest you make your decision quickly.
And as we all know, Matthew Mercer is an amazing voice actor. He does like animation and like video, like AAA video games, all kinds of cool stuff. So he was a natural for that. So that's 2. There are actually a total of 5. Let me find this other one. Sorry.
Just saying, he has amazingly small print on the screen. It is very
Yeah, it's hard to
difficult
see. Oh, yes.
Yes. that one.
Anisette was, Nikki completely redid her performance here at the end of Iron Crown as Anisette. And she did a really, really good job. Again, it was just, we needed, everybody kind of unanimously decided that she needed to go in a different direction. And because she went in the direction she was told, but then it was decided, you know what, we want something slightly different for Anisette. So she came in and just masterfully, redid her voice there. The other 2 are in Godslayer.
Da-da-da-da.
Let's see. Here we go. The character named Roghar. This is how he originally sounded.
To keep fighting is madness. We must offer terms for our surrender.
And again, we wanted a slightly different sound from his voice. So a cool guy named Trent came in and re-recorded his voice.
To keep fighting is madness. We must offer terms for our surrender.
And incidentally, Trent is not new to redubbing voices in Aerostorm films. If you've seen Orc Wars, which is now called Dragonfire, I think, there's a character named Gorjaw who is actually played by Adam Johnson. So Thane is Gorjaw. And Adam is a great actor. He did a fine job, but his orc mask obstructed his sound so much. And when we were in post-production for Orc Wars or Dragonfire, Adam wasn't available. So we got this guy, Trent, to come in, and he did a great job as the voice of Gorjaw in Orc Wars. And so we knew that he could be relied upon to come in and overdub a good voice. And so that's how we have Raghar's voice. And there's one more, right?
There was one where Merrick is taken as a slave, or was that the beginning? First movie. That was the first movie.
Yeah, was the other one in Godslayer?
Oh,
Going through my markers.
Was there the god?
Oh, Tech. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. So Christian Nairn plays Tech, God of the Forge, in the Godslayer. And we just wanted a different type of performance out of him.
You're a clever boy. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
And so we had him kind of redo his voice. And I did some cool godlike stuff to his voice as well.
You're a clever boy. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
So hopefully that doesn't give too much away. And if I did, I apologize if you haven't seen Godslayer yet.
Spoiler!
Anyway, so those are the ones that were redubbed in the Mythica series. So there's just a couple other things I want to show you. Let's see. We have people. We have all sorts of the filmmakers' voices all throughout the series. A fun one is and often I get called upon to do voices myself. We need a line, we don't have it, so I've got a microphone in the studio and I record it. Same with China. China's our resident female voice. So yeah, here we go. Wait, hold on.
Do you have something muted?
Yeah, I do.
First watch.
That's right. I'm the first watch guy. We just needed somebody to say first watch, so, I put on my little fake English accent and did it.
First watch.
I think it works okay.
I realized it was you the first time I watched it.
Yeah. Okay, and then there's the dynamic duo of me and my brother Jonathan. We do a couple of things throughout the series together. Okay. If you remember that part where Merrick's coming down and she sees the soldiers, we needed to hear the soldiers a little bit, but I wasn't sure. I mean, it wasn't really important what we said. So this is me and my brother Jonathan kind of just improvising.
So what did you say to him? So I says to him, look at me sword.
I don't know if you can hear that okay. Maybe I'll try it one more time a little louder. Hey, Becca, how's it going? Good to have you with us.
So what did you say to him? So I says to him, look at me sword.
And I was trying to figure out what to say, and I noticed that this soldier right there, he pulls out his sword, and they're both laughing. So that's where I came up with that little stupid line. So that was kind of fun.
One of a kind.
Let's see, where do we appear again? I think in Mythica 3 at the beginning. Yeah, we're soldiers.
This is kind of a Monty Python moment.
So when at the beginning of Mythica 3, we needed soldiers yelling and saying stuff. So
I saw him go down that tunnel. Which one?
So that's me and my brother Jonathan again.
That one. Follow me, hurry. Let's go. I hear him. I hear him. This way. I've got him. Faster. I'll make you wish your mother never met your father.
Okay, and that was one of my favorite things that my brother Jonathan came up with. Let's see which.
Faster. You. Get it.
Okay, that's me, and then this is Jonathan.
We'll make you wish your mother never met your father.
You can't really hear it in the mix, but that was kind of a funny line that he came up with. Let's see. Oh, this is me in China. We needed, remember in Mythica 3, they enter the brothel, and there's some cavorting going on. So where did I put that? Oh, here we go. So China and I decided to just go ahead and record it because we couldn't find anything like that in our sound library. It's those guys in the foreground. So yeah, not all voice acting has to be, words and stuff. It can be just little sounds, or sometimes we call it walla, just human stuff happening in the background. So anyway, I don't know if anybody has any questions. I don't want to make this too long, but
Were you gonna show like an Easter egg, or did you already do that?
Oh, you know what? Let me, if I can embarrass two of our members here real quick. Kari and Jackie actually lent their voices to Mythica 5. So let's go find them. Okay, so Jackie, we put her voice at the beginning when all the craziness is going on with the zombies. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to find it here. There are a lot of tracks in this session, and they're all kind of messed up. So I gotta find. Oh, come on. Well, this is the. So there's a lot of stuff going on in there.
Again, sorry about if you haven't seen Mythica 5.
True. Here we go.
Help! They're gonna kill us! They're gonna kill us all! Run for your lives! Run!
So she did a great job being a peasant, you know, running for her life and yelling. And then the other one is Kari, who has a line here. Again, a zombie part.
Was ist das? Lauft!
That means, what is that? Run, I think. Right, Kari? So... yeah, so you can, if you listen carefully, you can. So there are definitely some Easter eggs in there. There's tons of other stuff. You know, a lot of the people that you might know, filmmakers from Aerostorm or other people around here, do have little voice parts throughout the Mythica series. But yeah, if nobody has any other questions for now, we'll go ahead and end this. And if you do have more questions, we can answer them in the comments or maybe even do a follow-up live stream if you want. So, thanks for watching.
And see you soon.
Bye.